Gemini, welcome to your February reading. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is a February reading for Gemini placement Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, don't force the fit. I had a cold all week and lost my voice, and I still have a cough, so I'm going to try my best not to cough all over your video. You need to pause it occasionally. And I will be sipping tea throughout. So, I put a note out on Facebook asking folks what they wanted to see for February, what type of questions, and I got a mixed bag. Some wanted love, some wanted money, some wanted to know how to get out of their own way. So we're going to do three. We're going to pull three cards from this deck, which is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. It's not like Rider-Waite, so I'll be reading the interpretations from the book here for you, but we're going to pull three cards. First question being, what about love? Second question being, where's my money? And third question being, how do I get out of my own way? What's blocking you from really enjoying life right now? So, love, thoughts. That's a major arcana in this deck. Number 18. Money. You have the Five of Earth. And where are you blocked? You have the Two of Fire. So, in this deck, it's Earth, Air, Fire, and Water instead of the suits that we're used to in the Rider-Waite. I'm going to read from the book to give you the full author's interpretation here. I'm not going to do kind of comparisons between this and Rider-Waite. We're going to go straight on with the definitions from this author. And we'll do some clarifying cards afterward. Okay, so let's look up thought. Number 15. No, number 18, sorry. And see what the book has to say about this. What are your general themes in February around love? Thought keywords. Thought, reality, power, attention, focus, attraction, positivity, negativity, universal law. Key phrases. Thought creates reality. Thought is the foundation of consciousness. Don't rush your thinking. Be certain. Thought is energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Be mindful of the universal laws. Are conscious and unconscious mind in accord? Be realistic instead of optimistic or pessimistic. Good and bad go hand in hand. Change your mind. Change your life. Do not overthink or speculate. Question the critical mind. Speak. So, the meaning of this card. I think, therefore I am. This simple statement expressed by René Descartes is a founding principle of Western philosophy. It means, if one questions one's existence, the very act of doubting and then questioning is proof that one does indeed exist. But what if you are a figment of your own imagination, or the imagination of a god mind? What if you were something else, dreaming of being human, or only existing because someone or something is dreaming of you? We may think we are human. We may think we are real, possessing a solid physical form. We may think our world is what it is, but at a quantum level, research suggests that the world around us does not exist unless we focus our attention on it. It does not become real and remains fluid and changeable until we give it substance, definition, and form. Am I blowing your mind yet? You think the table or chair in front of you is there. Your senses and mind give it substance and form, and so therefore it is. But at a quantum level, the table does not exist until you focus your mind and attention upon it. Thought creates reality. Now, I think a Gemini can probably follow me on this. It's pretty deep stuff, I think. I haven't gotten this card before. It's pretty intense. Thought is the second and one of the most dominant and of the influence cards in this deck, for thought, like emotion, will determine the direction of your life. Your thoughts, the way you think, shape and create the world around you. What and how you think is as true a reflection of you as the face that looks back at you when you gaze in the mirror. However, from a scientific standpoint, thought still remains a mystery. Neuroscientists are learning the mechanics of thought, but why it occurs is not yet known and can only be guessed at. Regardless of the way it operates, though, thought is a complex process that involves both the conscious and unconscious mind and is the result of our senses being stimulated by and reacting to the environment in which we dwell. So, what does this mean for your love? How we think, whether we think in a positive, confident, and compassionate manner, or whether we think in a negative, critical, and judgmental manner, will give rise to the same energy in our day-to-day lives. Our thoughts are energy in its simplest and purest form, just as all that is matter is also energy. So it does not take belief in a particular concept or ideology for our thoughts to have influence on our day-to-day lives. So, where are you hindering your emotional connections with others by thinking in a negative way? I guess is what I'm sensing here as a main theme for February for you. We're going to attract to us what we focus our thoughts and attention on. So if you're not happy with the situation you're in romantically, you need to shift the way you're focusing your attention and your thoughts in an emotional way or on emotional issues. For money, we're looking at 5 of Earth. Let me look that up. Take a sip of water and then I will read. 5 of Earth. Keywords: easy options, easy money, deception, unnecessary risk, addiction, and blame. Key phrases: avoid easy answers. Think twice about taking risks. Something is not as it seems. Be honest with yourself. You are accountable. Do you gamble with another's future? Consider the feelings of others. Look beyond selfish desires and blame. So this is in relation to your money. When the 5 of Earth card appears, awareness is of key importance. You have to really focus on the question of awareness this month with regard to financial matters. Something is not right. Someone is not as they seem. Someone lies and deceives, and that someone could be you. Could it be that you are lying to yourself and those around you? It might not be a deliberate deception, but it is a deception nonetheless. The 5 of Earth can also symbolize the devil inside, who encourages you to take it easy. Find the easy way out. Look for options that lead to instant gratification instead of putting in the hard work that yields enduring success. Is his voice in your head and heart, inspiring you to risk everything for the chance of a quick buck or a momentary thrill? Think twice. If you choose to take a gamble now, you risk losing it all. This trickster is the beautiful con man whose sweet words encourage you to believe your own lies and deception and cater to your weaknesses and addictions, dealing out easy lies instead of hard truths. He tells you to blame others for all that is wrong, disappointments, heartache, past failures, and missed opportunities, instead of taking responsibility for your own choices and actions. Wherever deception lays at this time, there may be some basis for your doubt and questions. Your inner voice is telling you to look closer and see beyond selfish desires and blame so that you can perceive the truth. Be honest with yourself, or heartache and disappointment may well follow. So this is in the realm of money. Where are you needing to look a little closer? Is there an opportunity that's been presented to you, and it's definitely and honestly too good to be true, but you really want to believe it because it seems like such a great way to make money, such a quick win, such an easy buck to be made. There's something that you need to pay more attention to, and again, we'll do some clarifying questions after. Let's look now at your third card, which is what is blocking you right now? What's holding you back? How are you in your own way right now? And that is the Two of Fire. You can see it's a very pretty deck. The artwork is gorgeous here. The Two of Fire. Keywords: power sharing, mentorship, partnership, equality, teamwork, mutual interests, ambition, control. Key phrases: align yourself with another, a power sharing situation, two heads are better than one, a time for teamwork and cooperation, a struggle for power. Seek one who will teach much needed skills, an equal exchange of energy, someone who will help you overcome obstacles. So it seems like, pardon me, there's a need to connect with somebody, an equal, someone who has complementary skill set that can help you move forward in your life. And you're blocked right now because you're not connecting with this person. The meaning: the Two of Fire represents partnership and aligning yourself with another who shares your goals and visions in order to make an idea of reality. Symbolizes a power sharing situation. So maybe that's the block, that you're not used to sharing power. And that's really the key to moving forward for you. The next step is learning how to share the power. Two of Fire represents teamwork and working together in a harmonious way. Division of labor is natural and organic, as each has different but equal strengths, and when brought together, they create a stronger and united whole. It signifies an equal exchange of energy, where both parties derive the same rewards and satisfaction. Do you have a goal or outcome that you wish to manifest, but cannot accomplish without assistance? When the Two of Fire appears in your reading, it represents an opportunity to work with someone in a collaborative way that may allow you both to make thought a reality. Whether that person comes to you as a mentor, or as a partner, it could be a really beneficial thing either way. And it's time now for partnership and teamwork. Two heads are better than one, and two pair of hands will make work lighter. So that's where we're at. We're starting with there's some blockage where you need to partner with somebody, but you're not used to sharing control. Your love life is facing some challenges because you're not fully appreciating your ability to manifest simply based on what you think and how you feel, how you express those thoughts, what thoughts you let into your head. And then from a money perspective, you just need to be a bit wary, perhaps, of a deal that's too good to be true. Let's look at the love card, thoughts. Let's see if we have some clarifiers there from Spirit for you, Gemini. Three of Cups. There's some celebration here with others. It could be this. It's focusing on the positives here, letting yourself be open to celebrating and being social in some way could be helpful. And your inner knowing is very important here. The High Priestess card coming out next is listening to your inner voice, listening to your intuition. Intuition is huge here with regard to making progress in love matters during February. And you are seeing some progress. You're seeing that you have you've been putting in the work. You've been diligently working on a skill set and trying to progress here in how you connect to others and how you communicate, in how you so sorry. You're trying to work on your emotional self. You're trying to improve your ability to connect emotionally with others, and you are seeing some progress. There's still some work to be done, but you're starting to consistently see that you can, in fact, engage emotionally. So look at the question of money here. There's an absolute clarity and brilliant truth coming to you in February. So whatever this potentially shady deal is, it's going to be pretty clear to you pretty quickly. not much gets by you, and certainly not this month. There is wherever there's something that's not quite what it seems, it you know, from a financial perspective, it will become clear pretty quickly. You want it done now, though. You want to know now. Just knowing that there might be something where someone is being deceptive with you, or that you're deceiving yourself. You're impatient to know what that is. There's no rushing it. You have to be patient. It will become obvious as the month progresses what this is, where that missing data is, where the truth lies, but you can't rush it. And it seems perhaps that you are already aware, but you're keeping yourself from seeing it. So whatever this is, I know that's a bit vague. I don't have anything more particular to tell you. There's just something of a financial nature where you're not fully aware. Sorry, there's so much noise coming from the other room right now. You're not fully aware of what it is. It's too good to be true. You kind of get the sense of that being the case. And something becomes clear in February that helps you see what that is. And it seems that to some extent, it's always been true that this was too good to be true, but this financial situation, but you just chose not to see it. You wanted it to be, you really wanted it to work out, and unfortunately it's just not. It's not got the potential that you want to see. You've been wanting to see it capable of becoming something greater, but it just can't. I don't get the sense that it's anything major. It's just something that you can resolve now, and you don't have to be, misled by anyone in that regard. So with regard to this partnership that you're denying yourself, or you're hesitant to share control, it's a very passionate endeavor that you feel very passionately about this. There's a lot of room for creation there. There's a lot of room for bringing pretty significant things into this world if you work with this person. But it's not something you're used to, this sharing control. There are lots of different ways it could turn out, and that depends a lot on whether or not you let yourself open to it, whether you let yourself become comfortable with the partnership. Right now you're blocked. You're not in that partnership. You're aware that it's there, that it's a possibility, but excuse me for just a sec. So sorry. You get to listen to me cough and sneeze. You're aware that that partnership is a possibility, but it's not something you're involved in now. It does have a great deal of potential, as we've said, and there are a lot of different ways it could develop. And there's an ending and a new beginning. So that ending could be to you being a lone wolf. The new beginning could be joining this partnership, or the ending could be the potential for this partnership. Unfortunately, if you're not able to find a way to be comfortable with sharing control and opening yourself up to the partnership, it has a lot of potential, but at the end of the day, it's your decision whether you open yourself up to that next phase, that possible path for you. I'm going to pull one oracle card to finish. It's the Oracle of Mystical Moments. All right, you have Pure Nature, number 7. Number 7. Pure nature, grace, blooming, youth, freshness. This young girl is flourishing as she develops into a woman. She loves her body and is aware of her unique beauty. Just as the girl does, cherish the beauty nature has given you. See the softness and grace, and keep the secrets of youth in your heart. The red peony symbolizes respect and honor. ideals that must be recognized in ourselves before we can genuinely share our true nature with others. So maybe part of what's holding you back is that you're not appreciating yourself enough. You're not fully aware of the value of you. I hope that is useful. I hope you have a great month ahead. I wish you a wonderful February. Thank you for supporting the channel, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.